Mutations in intronic sequences. How to write the mutations which are present in the intronic sequences. If a mutation is present at the beginning of an intron, then how to write that variant or how to write that mutation. Take here the example that this is the sequence of a gene. This is exon 1, E for exon, then intron 1, intron 1, then exon 2 and intron 2. If a mutation is present in the intron, then how to write that mutation? If mutation is present in the beginning of an intron, it is represented by plus symbol. Like if we take the example that exon 1 is from nucleotide 1 up to nucleotide 88, and the next nucleotide of the coding sequence will be here, that will be 89. So if mutation is present within the intronic sequence, how we have to write? If it is at this is nucleotide 1 of the intron, this is nucleotide 2 of the intron. This is 1, this is 2. If there is a change at this position, it will be written as C.88. These represent to these nucleotides which are of the exons 88 plus 2. Plus 2 mean the second nucleotide which is present in the intron. At this position, there was a T, that T is replaced to G. So we can say that there was a T thymine at the second position of the intron. Then we will write that T to G change as C88 plus 2. At this position 2, there was a T, that T is changed into G. So this is the pattern how we write if there is a mutation in the beginning of an intron. How to write a mutation? Such a mutation which is present at the end of an intron. Take the example that if this is the sequence of the gene, this is exon 1, it is exon 1, this is intron 1, this is exon 2. So if there is a mutation which is present in the intron 1 and mutation is present at this location, how we have to write that mutation? If this is the first nucleotide and this is last nucleotide of the exon is 88, the first nucleotide, that will be 89, will be the first nucleotide of exon 2. So if the mutation is here in the intron, it will be written as C.89 with reference to this nucleotide number 89 minus 1, because the mutation is actually present in the intron. So we will write minus 1. It will be minus 1. This one will be minus 2. So minus 1. At this position minus 1, there is a G. G is replaced by T. So we will write C.89 minus 1. G is replaced by T. So this is the pattern or style how we write if the mutation is present at the end of the intron. What are the meaning of splicing boundaries? This is the diagram of a typical eukaryotic gene. In eukaryotic gene, we see that there are exons, then introns, next exon, next intron, next exon. So in case of coding sequences, the number of the nucleotides are counted just of exons. If this is exon, nucleotide 1, it ends at 60. Then the next nucleotide 2, 61 start from here. Let's say if it ends at 100, then 101 nucleotide will be the first nucleotide of the exon 3. So this is the pattern of writing the coding DNA sequences in case of eukaryotic genes, because in case of eukaryotic genes there are intronic sequences which are present between the exons. Here we can see the second example that how exons are written. If we take, this is the exon number 1. Exon 1 starts from -63 up to 132. The next exon will start from 133 till 267 nucleotide. The third exon, that is here, it will start from, it end from 267. The next exon will start from 268. So in this way we just mention the sequences or the nucleotides which are present in the exons. If there is a mutation that is present in the middle of the intron, if mutation is present in the middle of intron, it is usually mentioned from both sides of the intron. Take the example that this is gene, this is exon, intron and exon. It can be mentioned C78 with minus, while from the other side it can be mentioned C.77 plus. So if mutation is present in the middle of the intron, it can be mentioned from, or it can be written from both ends, because sometimes there are uneven numbers which are present in the introns. While describing the mutations or the variants, either they are present at the level of DNA, RNA or protein, we should use the standard procedure for the description of the variants.